Today's boot review brings us to India. Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Dale of Dale's Leatherworks, and today I'm incredibly grateful to my friend Mark for handing these boots off to me for a week or so to get them on camera and to shoot a review on them. And so today I'm going to be reviewing the Craft and Glory Boot Company. Let's open her up. So as you can see, an incredible boot tote, Craft and Glory, branded on both sides. Heirloom quality goods, Craft and Glory, established 2017. We've got a nice spare set of, looks like nylon laces. Really good job on the packaging. The box does not disappoint also. It gives us illustrations on all sides of it, including boots, including some Western themed art there, and then what looks like a cowboy making boots. Pretty dang cool. Now, Craft and Glory makes a lot of stuff. They make leather bags, satchels, really awesome work. They also have a YouTube channel that I'm going to link in the description below, so check. They're really quite passionate about what they do, and it shows. Now, their boots are extremely affordable, coming in just around the $200 range, which is insane. You're definitely saving a lot on the workmanship since they are made in India. So in front of me here today is going to be the Craft and Glory Monkey Boot in vintage brown. So this is the Craft and Glory Monkey Boot, a symbol of timeless craftsmanship, handcrafted by skilled artisans using the traditional Goodyear welted construction method in full grain leather. These boots are built to last. Inspired by World War II Czechoslovakian Army's choice in the classic style of old-style boxing boots, these boots were known for their durability and practicality. Craft and Glory's Monkey Boots pay tribute to this history while also considering the modern man's boot needs for comfort and longevity. Step into a piece of history with Craft and Glory's Monkey Boot, where quality, comfort, and authenticity come together in a boot that honors the past and stands as a symbol of enduring style. The uppers are 5 ounce, which is 2 millimeters thick, waxed buffalo leather. It's got a 3 ounce leather lining. We've got a 10 ounce full vegetable tanned midsole, a 7 ounce thick full vegetable tanned handmade leather welt, steel shank for durability and strength, 100% natural cork footbed for extra comfort, Fleximax rubberized EVA outsole, damping latex memory foam, and genuine leather insole, waxed nylon dual tone round laces. And these retail at $227.37. I believe they offer free shipping. And they also offer discount codes. It looks like they offer a 10% off your first purchase if you use the code NEW10. If you've been following my channel for a while, you'll know that I am a huge fan of monkey boots. I have quite a few, including these Thoroughgood monkey boots in Indigo Chrome Excel. Love these things. I have several reviews on my channel covering all kinds of monkey boots, so I won't get into the super nitty-gritty on the monkey boot model here in this video, simply because it's ground that I've covered extensively already. But I will say that I do believe this is the first pair of boots I've ever seen made in buffalo leather. This stuff is really cool. The character of it, so it's got a really nice pull-up effect as I run my finger in there, and it does have a very wild look to it. And by wild, I mean this is reminiscent of kudu and deerskin. I'd say probably closer to kudu. It's got a good amount of stretch to it, really heavily waxed. The grain character of the leather, it's got a lot of what appears to be follicle marks all throughout, as well as dark spots, probably from just the natural character of the buffalo's hide. Yeah, really gnarly stuff. This reminds me of the beaver fur kudu that Truman has run in the past. And so we've got this beautiful wedge outsole. I love wedge outsoles. The last sits pretty flat, so there's no arch whatsoever. This is maybe the flattest of the flat lasts I've ever seen. As you can see on the Thoroughgoods, there's a little bit of arch raise here, just a little bit of heel support. Grant Stone's lasts sit pretty flat as well, but these are absolutely flat all the way across, which wouldn't be a problem for somebody like me. I have fairly strong arches already, and so I'm not too worried about that. Most of the weight in a typical boot, say with a lug commando sole, is going to be in the sole. That heavy rubber, that heavy steel in there. But these are very lightweight because of that wedge outsole. Wedge offers a lot of benefits. I really love wedge outsoles, and it's also embossed Craft and Glory on the bottom there as well. We've got a really nice back heel stay, structured back heel strip with a pull loop. All right, here we are, back for round 2 of this recording. Yes, I'm drinking my wife's wine. No, I don't want to hear anything about it.
Shh. I said shh.
So looking over Craft and Glory's other models, they've got a mock toe logger boot in this same vintage brown leather. Looks like the same antique brass hardware. Yeah, waxed buffalo full grain leather upper. Also on the same wedge outsole. They do another monkey boot, the Monkey Explorer boot in raven black. Also a waxed buffalo upper. Alright, so this is according to MahiLeather.com. Buffalo leather is also referred to as English saddle leather. It's the tanned hide of one of the 74 species of buffalo. Buffalo were first domesticated in Asia over 6,000 years ago. There's a global population of 194 million domesticated buffalo, 97% of which are reared in Asia. Domesticated buffalo are used to pull carts and plows in India. And in India, more milk is produced from buffalo than from cow. At the end of their working life, the hides of buffalo are tanned to produce buffalo leather. It has a more distinctive grain than bovine leather. It comes in a range of colors and finishes, characterized by rich, deep tones, which give it a striking appearance. The fastest method of tanning buffalo is by chrome tanning, which can be completed in a matter of days. This method utilizes toxic chemicals and is harmful to the environment. Mahi English saddle leather is produced using an entirely chrome-free method, which takes 4 weeks to complete. Buffalo leather has an epidermal layer up to 3 times thicker than cowhide, which means it is extremely strong and durable. Buffalo hides are not stretched during the tanning process, unlike cowhide. Therefore, they are thicker and more resistant to tearing. Full-grain buffalo leather is some of the strongest leather you can get. So, beltsproduction.com sells hand-waxed Indian buffalo. So the buffalo leather seems to be almost exclusive to India. I'm not saying that it's only made there, but it seems to be the predominantly utilized leather in India, since, yes, they actually worship the cow. For that reason, they sort of have a proclivity to steer away from bovine hides and lean more so toward using buffalo hides. And it makes a lot of sense. And yeah, it's a good leather, and since they don't have that affinity for bovine hides, I think it's really cool that Craft and Glory seems to utilize buffalo leather much more predominantly. It's not to say that they won't use bovine hides, but they tend to want to use the buffalo leather more. One of my favorite leather shops, OA Leather Supply, they sell what's called RF and Sons hand-waxed pull-up buffalo leather. It's water buffalo, it's combination tanned, it's got a smooth hand feel, regular temper, 5 to 6 ounce thickness. For those of you that don't buy leather directly, OA Leather Supply is extremely discerning in what leathers they offer. They don't just offer junk, they offer the highest grade select leathers money can buy. When I do buy from them, it's always A grade. If I get their Chrome XL, it's A grade Chrome XL, A grade waxed flesh. It's all the best stuff. So if they're selling it, then you know it's good. And yeah, going through Craft and Glory's Instagram, they've got a lot of amazing models on there. One that pops out at me first and foremost is going to be their Green Chelsea Explorer. That's a really uniquely patterned Chelsea. The front portion of the boot is one piece, and then it's got 2 other layers, the midsection and the back heel strip. Yeah, that's unique. I've never seen a Chelsea like that before. Looks like they also do wallets, belts, bags. They also do sneakers. They do duffels and weekenders, briefcases, satchels, backpacks. What? Oh, I have seen their backpacks before, because while researching how to make backpacks of my own, I think I drew inspiration from their Legacy Roll Top backpack. That's a really sharp one. They've got the New Yorker in saddle tan with zippers. I'm not one for zippers personally, but they also have the Heritage backpack in Raven, Saddle Tan, Vintage Brown, and those look pretty similar to my bags. Very nice. And once again, they're utilizing buffalo leather, and this is actually what kept me initially from buying their backpacks, was just the buffalo. Like, I just wasn't familiar with the leather, but they're doing really good work, and they're only charging $224. So I'm going to be a horrible businessman and tell you that if you're looking to spend in the $200 to $300 range to not buy my backpacks, get their backpacks. Speaking of backpacks, I have a fresh batch of 4 Scout backpacks available on my website in Oxblood Double Shot. They're $600 each. Why? Because I built each one of them by scratch. Each one of them contains roughly $300 worth of material, so that means you're only spending $300 for about 30 hours of my work. I'm not good at math, but $300 for 30 hours of work brings my cost per labor to about $3 an hour. Am I right? What's the calculator say? $10 an hour. I was close. But that's not fair because we didn't factor in shipping it. And I spent about $20 to ship that thing. So I don't want to hear it. So in my defense, in their defense, they're probably using some machinery. It's probably not all hand done. So it does look like they cut their panels by hand and do a lot of hand work in these backpacks, but the stitching is probably done by machine. Probably doesn't take them very long in the stitching, whereas the stitching for me and the hand riveting is what takes up the majority of the time. So again, you know, they're making some money at what they're doing. I'm making a little bit of money on what I'm doing. It's all in how efficient you can make your work processes. Mine is not efficient at all because mine is 100% handmade, whereas they have multiple people, a workshop. They definitely have a better system in place than I do, which is why they could charge a cheaper price. So good for them. They have really good looking briefcases, satchels. Saddle Tan satchel looks really, really nice. $186. Also in full grain waxed buffalo leather. They do wallets, belts. All right. So anyways, long story short, Craft and Glory. I love, just from a marketing perspective, I love their brand imagery. I love the image, the logos, the design of their logos and of their presentation. Really good presentation. Made in India. Super cool that they're leaning heavy into that buffalo leather. The buffalo leather is really cool. I'll be including some 4K camera shots of that so that you can see just what that looks like up close. They've got a Craft and Glory insole stitched in there, super nice. Structured toe, structured back heel stay, unlined in the ankle area, but lined in the vamp. We've got a 360-degree Goodyear welt with a split reverse welt to protect against water seeping in there. I love the box stitch that they did on the vamp here to secure the eyelet facings panel to the vamp. A perfect monkey boot design / lace to toe. Really well executed and truly unique. I've covered other made in India brands, but they're doing something very special here. A unique operation for sure. The tongue also buffalo leather. 8 standard eyes, 2 speed hooks. Really high quality, really well done edge finishing on the sole, veg tan insole and midsole. Your dollar goes a hell of a long way with this company. I would say that if you're into experimenting around with buffalo leather, it is a little bit more lightweight. It's not as heavily waxed and oiled as a Chrome Excel is. It's a little bit lighter weight than that stuff. It does have more of that kudu feel about it, or more of a deer skin feel. Definitely closer to a kudu, I would say. And yeah, if you're into giving that a shot, and you don't mind that it's not bovine, and that you'd like to try out some Indian tanned leathers, then definitely give Craft and Glory a look. I'm blown away by everything, by their bags, all their products, the products that they offer. They've really got it all, basically the full gamut of leather products offered, from wallets to belts to boots. They do offer glasses cases, DOP kits, watch straps, AirPod case. Their Ranger boots look really, really awesome, similar to an Iron Ranger. Chelsea's hiking boots, super cool. Established 2017. All in all, I'm very impressed. Everything I see, very impressed. I love the personal feel. It's got that old world leather shop feel to where they have all your bases covered. With their discounts, your dollar going a very long way. This is an excellent shop to stop at. I'm more than grateful and honored that I was able to get a look at these boots in person and to review them. So thank you so much to my buddy Mark again for handing these off to me and entrusting me with reviewing his new boots. And super huge thanks to Craft and Glory for offering an incredible service to its customers. So anyways, with that, I'll shut it down. Please leave me your thoughts on these incredible Craft and Glory monkey boots in the comments below. And once again, I'm Dale of Dale's Leatherworks. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Let's keep the love of monkey boots alive. I will see y'all in my next video.